Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampItCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks so much for checking in today and joining us for a live video tutorial. I apologize, I did not get any videos posted last week. I had my mother with me last week. She has dementia and Alzheimer's, and I got projects designed, but I did not get them videotaped. And then after I took her back to my sister's, we left for Atlanta for a long weekend. So, yeah, it was just a week off, and I apologize I didn't plan better ahead, but we're going to do the projects I designed this week. So, as many of you know, this is the last month of our current mini catalog and our current annual catalog. We have our new catalog coming out next month. It's wonderful. The colors are great. We had a color refresh, but this month we're kind of focusing a little bit on our retiring products that are leaving. And as I was prepping for my class that I'm having at the end of the month with the By the Bay, By the Bay suite. I had a lot of the paper. Well, let me give you a quick peek at this paper. This is called By the Bay. Specialty paper. It has hints of gold in it. This is just the most gorgeous paper. And I couldn't stop making projects. So I'm actually doing 6 projects for the class, but I had so much paper left. I wanted to use some of the other patterns for some more projects that coordinate with other stamps that are going to be retiring and other products that are continuing. So today's project uses a sentiment from the Whale Done stamp set. This has a coordinating whale punch, but I just love the sentiments in here and the images. And then I'm also using the bird stamps from the On the Ocean stamp set, which is going to be in the new catalog. But I don't think it will be at the bundled price. This has some really good dies, and I think I've already done some videos with this. So if you want the bundled price, get this before the end of the month. Okay. So let's get going on our projects. Okay, so I have a half sheet of the thick basic white. I have an envelope, we're going to decorate that. Then I took this sheet, I love this because it looks like the ocean, then we have some sand or hills, and then the sky. The back side is just kind of this washed kind of water look, but it has these little glimmery stripes, if you can see that. But I am using this piece. Then I have just a scrap of Poppy Parade, a scrap of Sahara Sand, which is also leaving. I'm very sad about that. And then a half-inch strip, I think that's, half-inch strip, just scrap of basic white. We're going to use that in just a minute. So let's, number one, we have our card base. So I'm just folding this in half. Grab our bone folder. All right, I'm going to be layering this on top, so we need to cut this down to fit. So I'm cutting this at 4 inches wide I'm going to leave all the sky, and I'm going to cut down the bottom of this to 5 1/4. I don't need that little extra piece of blue at the bottom. All right. So we have this piece. I am only going to stamp one thing on here. We're going to stamp these birds from the On the Ocean, and I'm using Night of Navy. I'm using one of my vintage ink pads because my other one is downstairs ready for class tonight. I'm just going to stamp some birds up in the sky. And then the sentiment is, my love for you is greater than the ocean. And I'm going to stamp this on my strip of white. I'm going to put it here though so I can see what I'm doing. I can't tell if that's inked or not. Let's stamp this kind of to the left just a bit. Let's see how that looks. Perfect. Okay. That's all the stamping we're going to do. This is going to glue across the bottom. Now I just grab my my strip. I'm going to try to get this straight and then just trim it off. I don't need the whole thing, just the sentiment. And before I glue this down or adhere it, I'm going to tie a little bit of this. This is some of our In Color Baker's Twine. This is Sweet Sorbet, which is actually really close to, I'm just tying a bow around this. It's really close to Poppy Parade, which is what I have. So I figured this would work just fine. All right, I just need a little bow. I'm going to trim this off. Right like that. And I'm going to just adhere this down. You can pop it up if you want, but I'm going to adhere it. This is going to be a nice flat card, super easy to mail, no extra postage. This is also a great card for a masculine birthday. All right, we're going to pop this on here. Look how gorgeous that is already. All I've done is put a strip of white with a word and the birds up there. I mean, honestly, you could send that card just like that. But I am going to use our Sailboat Builder Punch. And we're going to punch a sailboat. So I'm just doing the base of the boat out of the Sahara sand. You could also use, you know, crumb cake or whatever you want. I wanted the light Sahara sand because it goes with this designer paper. And then I have punched out the 2 sails. So let's grab this, and because it's so narrow, I'm going to do it flat, but I'm just going to use a little bit of liquid glue and put my boat right maybe about here. You could put it wherever you wanted. And then we're going to adhere this sail. You know, when I was a kid, I took sailing lessons, believe it or not. Growing up in Florida, that's one thing that's often available to you in the summer, just a little catamaran. Okay. All right, and I'm done. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. So quick and simple. And you know, you get 4 pieces of each print, so you could do 4 cards with that pattern of designer paper. So I have this piece. I'm not really going to use it for anything. Now, even though it's going sideways, I'm going to still put this on my, I'm going to use this. I'm going to put this on my envelope. It doesn't go all the way to the lip, but that's okay. I'm just going to put this on the bottom of that. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then we're going to just trim this. Just because it's fun to decorate our own. And otherwise, it would probably just be a wasted piece of designer paper. So I'm going to curve it just a little bit more. And just cut this part off. And there's plenty of adhesive to glue our you know, envelope together. But I just think that's cute. And we could even, this is what we'll do. We'll decorate the front with our birds. Watch out. There we go. We got some birds going up. And that's it. It's so sweet. I love this card. And then you could do happy birthday on the inside or whatever you want to do. So not stay tuned, but come back. It's been a week, so I'm not back in video mode yet. But come back on Saturday, and I have another fun card, super quick and easy, using the By the Bay designer paper with some more products to go with, because this goes with so many different things. And then I'll have another project on Monday. So please click subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And if you want to purchase any of the items that I used today, I will post a list on my blog along with the limited measurements that I did use, and a link to shop is below. So if you use the host code listed below, any orders of $50 or more are going to receive an embellishment in the mail this month. So keep an eye out for that. All right. Thanks, everyone. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.